pollution solutioners. It's ocean-friendly shopping tip time. This week, we're back in the kitchen to look at how to shift away from something you probably use all the time and have had in your kitchen drawer for as long as you can possibly remember. Plastic wrap. The pollution source is plastic. Again. I mean, this stuff is literally everywhere and in everything. And there's really no form in which plastic truly pollutes less or is healthier for you. Now, plastic wrap is viewed in a more problematic light than other plastic items simply because of its use factor. You can really only use it once, provided you're talented enough to get it on the bowl or whatever without it getting stuck to itself and becoming unusable altogether. Obviously, a personal issue plastic wrap and I had back in the day. And it has been and will continue to pollute our environment indefinitely. That's a lot of impact for such a little bit of use. Okay, let's quantify our use just a little bit. According to waste360.com, Americans use about 38 pounds of plastic per person per year, or plastic wrap. Now, the number doesn't seem all that catastrophic, but let's look at it from a different angle. It's very thin and lightweight, so the amount of wrap it would take to make 38 pounds would be a lot. And if we multiply that number times the estimated American population, which is 331 million, we get roughly 12.5 billion pounds of just plastic wrap every year. Ugh. All right, how do we try and solve this particular plastic puzzle? Luckily, we've got a few options to help you shift away from plastic wrap. Not everything does. Now, for some, this is a really difficult habit to shift because we are so used to it. So it may need to be done in stages. Start with reduction and work towards removal to ensure a successful lifetime shift away from this product. So while every option suggested here is better than the single-use plastic alternative, we'll list the options generally in worst to best order. The first couple alternatives move the user away from a single-use item to a multi-use item, but there is still plastic involved in these options. So while these will reduce your overall plastic pollution contribution, they won't remove it because these items will become forever polluting trash eventually. So the first option, plastic Tupperware. If you have it, give it every use possibility you can and put your leftovers in these instead of just covering the container they were in with plastic wrap. Reusable or washable plate or bowl covers. Many eco-conscious stores are carrying this type of product. And while overall it is a better choice than plastic wrap, hands down, they do not remove plastic from the equation completely because they have a plastic lining on the inside. So we're still creating a little bit of some forever plastic trash. Let's move on to the best options we have at the moment. And I say at the moment because people all over the world are inventing plastic substitutes out of natural materials like cactus and peas of all things. So keep your eye out for new solutions. So the first one is glass Tupperware. This is a great option for kitchen leftovers, like this one with the bamboo top. I don't recommend it for travel. It's a little heavy and not perfectly watertight, but for general use at home in your refrigerator, I love them. Best thing is almost all of it will go back to Mother Nature when it's done with its useful life, except for the little silicone strip around the top. I haven't found a way to get around that yet. And finally, bees wrap is probably the best zero waste option to replace plastic wrap at this point. It comes in all different sizes or even a roll, just like your old plastic wrap. It will save you money because the wrap is washable and reusable. It will greatly reduce our plastic use in this category because it isn't plastic. It is 100% natural and sustainable because bees make it all the time. And it's completely compostable. So it will go back to nature when you're done with it. The extra added bonus? I hope it could potentially help motivate us to protect our bees a little better. If we see that they provide us with yet another service aside from honey and the highly important pollination of all of our plants, maybe we'd be motivated to treat them better. All right, everyone, that's our ocean-friendly swap for the week. Thanks for joining in today. If you would like to try some bees wrap, see our friends at Onakea Bros General Store, enter OceanCore in the discount box and get 10% off your order. If you have a quick moment, help support OceanCore by checking out my daughter's Etsy site and making a donation by way of purchase. Of course, hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I'll see you next time.